All right, so this just happened. Flat tire. So we're gonna show you how to change a flat tire with my boy. So in the back of your car, what do you have? You have, normally it comes with this crazy little jack and you know, a wrench to take your tires off. And then you also have your spare tire in your vehicle. Hopefully it's pumped up and ready to go. All right, so let's close this up. So you want to find a good bracing point under your vehicle to put your jack. Sometimes it can be actually on the side housing of the vehicle here on the side. Sometimes there's a metal bar, or you actually want to try to get it all the way underneath, basically under the shock assembly. But this vehicle is so low to the ground, we are actually going to try to put it on the side rail frame. Try to put it on the side rail, and we're going to slowly jack it up a little bit so we can get stabilization, and then we are going to go ahead and try to take our tires off. So go ahead and spin that so we can get that. You're going to put your tire iron in the jack, and you have a groove in your jack here, so that will allow you to put it on a position like the body under here. So keep going up, buddy. Sometimes you can hand do it as well. Yeah. So keep going up until we have a stable. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit. Hold on. There we go. All right, go ahead. All right. All right, so you're going to spin, and you're basically going to do this. I'm not even telling my son how to do this, and he has figured this out. Well, sometimes it comes with directions on the jack, I guess. But all right, so we want to get it to a position, Colin, where we have the car like stabilized. We want to now take that tire iron. We want to, okay, leave it like that. We want to go ahead and put it on our lug nuts, and we want to go ahead and start loosening these on the vehicle. So you're going to make sure that this is at an angle. Yep, just like that. And
don't we need it to where it's like lifting part of the car?
Nope. So you want to put it like this. Get that on that lug nut, and you want to push down and get pressure and slowly. And sometimes you just have to put your foot on it. You have to really stand on it. So we're going to loosen each one of these. So we're going to put pressure on that. Loosen. Go to the next one. Get it all the way on there. Put pressure down. Loosen that. Get each one of these loose to the point where, and sometimes you got to jump on it. And if you're a little person, if you can call for help too, I mean, that's also helpful. But you know, if you have enough momentum with this, you can definitely put pressure on it and loosen these up. Okay, so basically with these loosened up enough to where our tire isn't going to spin when we lift the vehicle up, we are going to keep these on, and we are going to go ahead and start jacking our car up more to where then this tire is going to then come off the ground. Yep, just like, yep, keep going like that. Nope, other way, buddy. You got it, sorry. Yep, clockwise. And you're gonna keep going until we can basically get the rubber of this off of the ground. Now I'm gonna be careful, obviously you don't put your hands under anything, and you wanna stay away from that, but we're gonna go ahead and crank it up. Make sure that's on all the way, Kyle. Yep, there you go.
Like clipped in so you didn't have to.
Yep, keep it going. All right, we're getting there. We're getting up there. Keep going, buddy. Doing a good job. But yeah, sometimes these things will happen. And then you want to make sure that you try to pull off the side of the road the best you can. Best safety option, obviously, put your flashers on. And, you know, double check your surroundings, you know, and make sure that you have to pull off, you know, and you want to make sure that you've got a pretty decent gravel area, you know, to place your jack. You don't want to place it on the grass or anything like that. Because it can sink into the ground, and then once the jack and everything's sunken into the ground, it's really hard to get it back out, you know, if your vehicle's flat. So, all right, Colin, let's keep going. Looking good. Yep, so you just keep spinning that. Now, a lot of times the tools that come with are pretty decent. I mean, you're okay, you know, okay. The only thing that, you know, you have some of these things are super rusty. I've had some vehicles that are really old and, you know, maybe moisture or something's gotten in the vehicle and they're just super rickety and rusty. So you got to be real careful. Okay, so our tire is up. Now, with this tire being as low and flat as it is, we're going to be able to get this off the vehicle, but putting our spare on, we still might have to jack it up even further. But if you want to right now, Colin, let's go ahead and put that wrench on our lug nuts, spin them counterclockwise. You may be able to keep it straight and just spin them off like that. All right, and then you want to just take those and set those to the side. All right, keep going. But, you know, and if you can get your kids out here, if it's not too inconvenient, and thankfully this didn't happen during the winter months, but, you know, it's June 2nd, so, you know, unfortunate events. But if you can get your kids out here and teach them how to change a spare tire, they'll be better off for the future, just in case this happens, or, you know, they move out of town after college, whatever, and they don't have anybody around to help them. This is definitely a good thing to learn. So you know how do you know how to change a tire? Somebody taught you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not
You go ahead and hold the phone a little bit there, and let me go ahead and help you with this.
It's not the first time I've ever seen somebody do it, or
when did you see somebody do it?
Like, I don't know, like you've seen people on the side of the road jacking up their car or something like that.
But to definitely do it firsthand is, and do it yourself is definitely.
It's not like the hardest thing. Yeah, it's not like the hardest job in the world too. It's pretty self-learnable.
Self-learnable.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know the word for it.
Self-taught kind of thing. You know, once you got it the first time, you pretty much are able to get it the next time. The only problem you have sometimes though, guys, if you have like big trucks, anything like that, a lot of times with the trucks, there is under the hood, there is a rod that you have to stick in a little hole, basically right above the license plate. Sometimes there's a hole there, and you have to spin that rod to get that spare tire to drop out of the bottom of the tailgate, you know, area of the truck. So now that this is loose, basically sometimes you just got to knock it, you know, you got to give it a good kick, get it loosened up. And let's see, we don't have that's on there really good. Now, sometimes, let's see here, I don't have, there's a little cap here. I can get under that cap. Sometimes there is another bolt under there. Hold on. Got a knife. Sometimes the tire is so wedged on, but let's see if we can pop this cap off. See if there's anything underneath this cap. Well, yeah, I want to drive around with some tools. That may be helpful as well, so you don't like break things and whatever. But normally, see, when you got a rim on here, a lot of times all you got to do is just hit it really good, and
do we need to jack it?
It comes right off.
Do we need to jack it up more?
So, no, not necessarily. You're all gonna prove me wrong to do this, but. Well, we'll pause video and we'll link these together, but let's go ahead and pause right now and